Namaste and welcome friends. Welcome to the astrology classes of Astrology. Today my health is not well. I am ill now. So I am making this video from this position. Please excuse me. Today I will predict the professional area of one of my clients. This technique is most accurate technique and amazing also, and also very easy to learn. This technique is invented by me from my research for last 21 years. I personally use this technique because it is so user friendly. You can say user friendly or most accurate for this accuracy, and handy. You can say handy also. This technique is preferable for me. I prefer this technique. And now I am going to teach my invention. I invented so many techniques, but this is not possible to teach every technique in YouTube. But now I am going to teach one of this miraculous technique. Now I am going into this lesson. My personal invented technique to judge any event or angle of life. Today we will judge the professional area of one of my clients. Please follow my cursor. This is the D1 chart, and this is the D10 chart, and this is the D9 chart. The rule is take the planets which are placed at 10th sign in D10 from D1. Here in D10 Saturn is placed here in Aries. In D1 Saturn is placed here in Cancer. So Cancer to Aries, that is 10th sign. In D10 Mercury is placed in Gemini. In D1 Mercury is placed in Virgo. So Virgo to Gemini, that is 10th sign. So we will take Mercury and Saturn according to this rule. Let Saturn as X, Cancer as X1. What is Cancer? The placement of Saturn in D1. Aries as X10. What is Aries? The placement of Saturn in D10. X1 to X10, that is 10th sign. Cancer to Aries, that is 10th sign. X10 in D1, that is 2nd sign. What is X10? That is Aries. Placement of Saturn in D10, that is Aries. X10 in D1, Aries in D1. Aries in D1, that is second sign. X1 in D10. What is X1? Cancer. Cancer is D10, that is 8th sign. Cancer is D10, that is 8th sign. X1 in D9. Cancer in D9, that is 12th sign. Cancer in D9. Please follow my cursor. That is 12th sign. X1 in RTN chart, that is 5th sign. What is RTN chart? RTN chart means Rashi Tullo Navamsha chart. If I replace the D9 ascendant with the D1 ascendant, then I get the Rashi Tullo Navamsha chart. To get the Rashi Tullo Navamsha chart, just replace the D9 ascendant with the D1 ascendant. X1 in RTN chart. Cancer in RTN chart. This is D9 chart. If we consider this Pisces as ascendant, then Cancer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth sign. So X1 in RTN chart, that is fifth sign. Then placement and ownership of X in D1. X means Saturn. Saturn in D1 is 11th and 12th lord placed in 5th. Placement and ownership of X in D10. X means Saturn. In D10, Saturn is 2nd and 3rd lord placed in 5th. Placement and ownership of X means Saturn in D9. In D9, Saturn is 6th and 7th lord placed in 1st. Here, the positive houses for profession is marked with green color. I took the first house, 2nd, 6th, 7th, 10th and 11th house as the positive houses for profession. Why I took the 7th house? Because 7th is 10th from 10th. That's why I took also the 7th house as positive house. So here the total number of positive houses are 7 by Saturn. Here you can see here the positive houses are marked with the green color. Now come to the Mercury. Say Mercury as Y, Virgo as Y1. In D1, Mercury is placed in Virgo, so we will say Virgo as Y1, Gemini as Y10. In D10, Mercury is placed in Gemini, so we will call Gemini as Y10. In D10, Mercury is placed in Gemini, so we will call Gemini as Y10. Y1 to Y10, that is 10th sign. Virgo to Gemini is 10th sign. Y10 in D1, that is 4th sign. Y10 means Gemini. Gemini in D1. Gemini in D1, that is 4th sign. Y1 in D10. Y1 means Virgo. Y1 means Virgo. Virgo in D10, that is 10th sign. Y1 in D9, Virgo in D9, that is 2nd sign. Y1 in RTN, Rashi Tullo Navamsha chart. Y1 is in RTN chart, that is 7th sign. Placement and ownership of Mercury in D1. Mercury in D1 is the 4th and 7th lord placed in 7th. Placement and ownership of Y in D10. In D10, Mercury is 10th and 7th lord placed in 7th. Mercury, the placement and ownership of Mercury in D9. In D9, Mercury is 2nd and 11th lord placed in 7th. The positive houses for profession is marked with the green color. The total number of positive houses for Mercury are 12. We can easily see here Saturn got 7th point and Mercury got 12th point. That's why Mercury is the profession giving planet for this native. We can consider this. Mercury got the 12th point. But we can't exclude Saturn because Mercury is in the Navamsha of Saturn and aspected by Saturn also. So the final combination for profession is Mercury plus Saturn plus 5th plus 8, that is spiritual science. And there is also a combination for profession, that is Mercury plus 2nd plus 11 plus 12, that is financial sector. There is also a combination, that is Mercury plus 4. We also give the transport profession. Here also one thing to notice that is Jupiter is Vargatama and Jupiter and Saturn have a mutual aspect in D1 and Jupiter is in the D10 ascendant lord. So Saturn is strongly influenced by Jupiter. In D10 ascendant and 4th lord Jupiter is in 5th. So it will give the profession in education sector. Saturn is strongly influenced by Jupiter and in D10 Jupiter is ascendant and 4th lord placed in 5th. So Jupiter plus 4 plus 5 is for the profession related to education. In D9 Jupiter is 5th and 8th lord is in 9th. In D9 Jupiter 5th and 8th lord placed in 9th. So completely spiritual. And Jupiter is also in the star of Ketu. So in D9 Jupiter plus 5th plus 8th plus 9th plus Ketu, that is completely a spiritual arena. So we can conclude that this native will become a spiritual teacher in the DBA of Jupiter Saturn or Saturn Jupiter. The ultimate profession, and this is one thing to be considered, that there is a big difference between the profession and the way of earning. There is a big difference. Profession is not always the way of earning, and the way of earning is not the same as profession. Suppose a driver, four-wheeler driver, suddenly got 1 crore rupees by a lottery. So you can't say that the buying the lottery ticket is his profession. His profession is driving, but way of earning is the same as gambling. So the way of earning and profession, there is a big difference, hell and heaven difference. These are not always the same. Profession is the social identity. So here the social identity will be the spiritual teacher for this native. But the way of earning is the vehicle, the communication, because Mercury and 4th, vehicle, communication, please follow my cursor. Mercury, please follow my cursor. Mercury 2nd, 11th and 12th, that is financial sector. And here Mercury plus 4th is same as transport profession, will indicate to the transport profession. That's why here the way of earning will be the financial sector and transport, but the social identity for this native will be the spiritual teacher at the end of his life. So friends, we know that in Vedic astrology there is thousands of methods, thousands of chart, thousands of procedure to judge any single area of life. If you consider the many techniques, many charts to judge a single area of life, then you will be puzzled. What is right and what is wrong? Everything is right, but what to be considered? when? This is a big question. So this technique, what I taught to you, this is the most accurate and easy to understand and gist of the all techniques. This technique is preferable for me. I prefer this technique because this is most accurate and easy to learn. This technique has been invented by me also. This is the outcome of my 21 years research. I will come with some like this, some miraculous and amazing techniques, and with the 100% accuracy, not 99%, 100% accuracy day by day, after episode by episode. So if you want to learn the astrology deeply, and if you are dedicated to astrology, then please keep watching my YouTube channel. So friends, for today, namaste and goodbye.